Welcome dreamers to another episode of our channel, Here We Grow. In the previous episode, I was talking about how to do a proper shopping when you will enter in supermarket, how you need to walk in which direction, not to get confused. In this episode, I want to talk about inflammatory food. I know that I mentioned few times and a lot of people, they don't know that exists, or they're like, what's that? So I want to make one video for that where I will explain by category what is inflammatory food. It's very interesting. I didn't know, I was familiar but not like completely understand. So what I researched about inflammatory food is a group of food that cause inflammation of your body. So that doesn't mean that you're fat or something like that. It's just your body is inflamed, which is very bad. So you know how when you will hurt yourself and that place will become like red and swollen, and so certain type of food has the same effect on your body. It will get swollen, it will have reaction, you will not gonna feel comfortable, and it might gonna cause you like healthy issues if you're continuously doing. Because if you hurt yourself, like for example on your arm, and that place is inflamed, like and become red, you will treat that place with some kind of medication. Like you will go to the doctor, they will recommend like a cream, ointment, or a powder or something, I don't know, or like to take some medicine, but you will do something. For this, we are not aware that some type of food is causing those things, like I explained, from outside, but this time inside, and we are not doing anything. We are just continuously eating them. We need to stop that because it's not good. Some of them, I know that you will be very surprised and disappointed, but we need to cut them. I will start with the sugar. The sugar is the worst thing that can ever exist on this planet. Sugar and high fructose corn syrup, or whatever fancy name they're putting on that high fructose thing. When I will say read labels, in 80% of the items there is sugar or cane syrup or cane sugar or high fructose something, which is not good. That's the most common inflammatory thing that can happen to our body. I was reading one time very logical explanation about that, about the sugar, how addicted it is to everything. That's some of the researchers and scientists start to compare to drugs. It's so powerful that it's like drugs. So they give one example that everything that is happening in our body, like suffering some organs, cancers, any kind of disease, all those bad things, they like sugar the same way like we like sugar. We like the taste of sweet. Our reaction after eating sugar is spike of the insulin, and our mood is going like this. And suddenly when the effect of the sugar will stop, our mood is going like this. So exactly the same thing happen with anything in the body, like the organs, disease, like cancers, everything is going like this, growing. They're eating, they're happy to have sugar. If we cut the sugar, we will benefit a lot. not only losing weight. That's why I said, when you set a goal like to lose weight, no, just make a goal that you will do healthy changes. Cutting sugar, if you're able, and I'm sure that you are able to cut the sugar, you will make the best decision in your life. The second thing on the list as an inflammatory thing is the milk, just because it has a lot of lactose. And lactose is the milk sugar, which is the same like the sugar, like high fructose, not good for us. It's very inflammatory, it's not natural. All that matters when they will get babies, they're feeding the babies with milk, and after that they're stopping because the baby needs to grow very fast in a certain period so it will survive. That's the same with any life being on the planet, animals and humans. The milk is for babies to get chubby and to grow fast for a certain period. After that, you don't need milk. So that's why it's not natural. It is okay if you eat cheese or sour cream or something to make products from that. But in that case, you will lower or totally lose the amount of lactose in the product, and that will become not inflammatory. Third group on the inflammatory list is the processed meat. Salami, ham, anything that it's not clean meat, forget about. I know that it's delicious. I also love pepperoni, I love salami, I love any types of meat, but that category, processed meat, it's not good. Inside they also have sugar and preservative that will make to last long, to keep that meat together, and that makes very inflammatory. Fourth on the list for inflammatory food is refined carbohydrates. Those are all the pastries. They're not good. The bleach that they're putting, the flour that they're putting, it's not good for us. It causes a lot of problems in our body, especially if they have like a margarine inside or some kind of oils that also are inflammatory. Like pastries definitely are on the list. Research on the oils. I talk about in the previous video about olive oil and also the natural fat that we are getting from the meat or from the bacon, that it's the best option for keto. Everything else, it's not that good. It's not natural to get oil from seeds or veggies. They need to compress them and to make a lot of chemicals to put on them so they can suck and produce oil. It's just not possible from those things to make oil. So that's why that's no go. It's fake. And that's why it's on the list of inflammatory food. It's not good for baking, for roasting, for frying, for nothing. Trans fat. Also, this is on the list for inflammatory food. I was talking about on keto that one of the things that can happen as a bad thing on your body, on your blood work, is the high cholesterol. This is the thing that I want to explain to you. There is two types of cholesterol that are showing on your blood work: good cholesterol and bad cholesterol, HDL and LDL. LDL is bad cholesterol, and bad cholesterol you're getting from trans fat. Trans fats are very inflammatory. Trans fats are in the red meat, are in the margarine, any not natural fats, or they use like a very high temperature to produce them. Also, food that it's hydrogenated, that's trans fat. All the fried food, it's becoming trans fat. If we can control or cut this, we will control the cholesterol in our blood. This is the thing that spike the cholesterol, and also it's making bloated and inflame. So we need to do something about this. And the last thing on the list that I want to mention is the alcohol. Alcohol, excessive alcohol, it's very inflammatory. That's why people who are consume like a lot of alcohol and they're becoming like alcoholics, their liver, it's very bad condition. I really want to have discussion about this topic. It's very interesting because before I start keto, I didn't even know about this list. So when I researched and I heard about this, I was very surprised from some of the things like milk and processed meat or some kind of oils. Like most of my life I was using sunflower oil and I was thinking that it's very healthy. And I was shocked and very surprised when I found out that it's not. Most of the times we think that we are fat. We are fat. But when we will stop these things, the inflammation will go away. So very big part of being fat is caused by inflammation. If we eat healthy, our muscles, our organs, our bones and everything inside of our body, it will be healthy. It's not gonna be inflamed. Like I said, when you will get hurt or teeth, you will feel pain and you will start to treat that place and it will become healthy, and you will make sure not to do that again. This is the same thing. Now we know the list and we need to make sure that we will stop these things, so we will not gonna cause inflammation to our body. Like I said, I really want to discuss about this topic. If you have any question, any comments, if you want to exchange any kind of symptoms or experience that you had or you have consuming this type of food, please leave a comment below this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you're new here, please subscribe below this video. If you like, thumbs up. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, dreamers.